YouTube, it's me, April. I just got back from the gym, so excuse the sweaty face. I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video because I am really stressed out. I am trying to learn about food, and it seems the more I learn about food, the more stressed I get because the more I realize, well, for me, like, I can never eat perfect. I mean, there's no way because, like Jillian Michaels was saying, it's like, it's even the packaging that your food comes in. Like the ketchup bottle messes with your hormones, and the styrofoam cup that you drink out of, or the paper plate you eat off of, or the chemicals in your soap that you use to wash your dishes. I mean, like, literally everything messes with you. There's no way that I can get rid of everything, and it's like she says, if one hormone's out of whack, then all of them are out of whack. So it's like, what, am I screwed either way, I guess? I try to eat the healthiest I can, and there's just no right way, I feel like, that I can do. I said I was going to go vegetarian, a lacto-ovo-vegetarian, where I don't eat dairy products. I meant a lacto-ovo-vegetarian as someone who eats dairy, not eats dairy. I said not eats, but they do eat dairy. But I'm not so sure that'll work with the way that you're supposed to be eating. And I mean, not the way you're supposed to be eating, just the way, like, if I did the way that Jillian Michaels wants you to eat. I mean, she has you eat a lot of meat, and I just don't see myself surviving without it. I don't know how to eat, and I'm really confused. And all these books, I have the Ultimate Weight Loss Solution, Vegan Living, the Nutrition Almanac, the Yearly Nutrition Guide, I have the Skinny on how to lose weight, I have Jillian Michaels' book, I have Bob Green's book, I have so many books, and I'm going crazy. Crazy! And then people are telling me that if I limit the yummy foods that my kids like, then they're not going to, they're going to grow up to be overweight, because as soon as they get to be 18, they're going to go and eat all that food. Or whenever they get out of the house, I mean, at school or whatever. And, you know, in a way that's true, because that's what happened with me. My mom used to limit foods, and she was restrictive. And then when I was able to, I overate. At school, I traded my lunches for other things. They had a free table. I used to go grab stuff off the free table. Just all these issues. It's like I can't control them all the time. And I do right now. My kids do not have junk food. There is no junk food. I mean, like, literally my junk food is maybe Goldfish crackers and graham crackers. And those are the two things that my kids snack on, besides fruit, vegetables, and yogurt. And with peanut butter. Not yogurt with peanut butter, like apple with peanut butter or celery with peanut butter. And they're happy. They don't complain. They don't ask me for junk food when we go to the store. I mean, my kids have been, you know, used to us eating like that for years. Not years. At least a year, I'm guessing. And we don't eat a lot of, we don't eat a lot of junk food. There's no junk food that comes into our house. Well, besides Goldfish and graham crackers. I'm trying to think. I don't eat anything junk food-ish. I mean, I do eat pretzels sometimes, not often. I do eat very healthy, and I think that I'm doing great. And I think that if I try any harder, or it's like this knowledge of food is consuming me. And that's all I'm doing is reading and looking up things. And my kids are kind of getting ignored, and they're upset about it. And my husband's like, you're becoming obsessive. And it's true, because I want to be better. I want to be better. And it's like, the better I get, then I'm like, oh, I can be better. So it's like, nothing's ever good for me, you know what I mean? And I'm still going to be looking up food and learning about food. It's just saying I'm going to eat one way or another is just not going to happen. I mean, I'm going to try to live as a lacto-ovo-vegetarian just because I feel that's best for me. However, I don't know if I can stick to it all the time. I want a food plan. I'm going to continue reading Jillian Michaels' book, and I'm really going to cut out a lot of the chemicals and additives in our foods. And I'm also going to get rid of most of the processed foods. But like I said, I said my kids were going to have birthday cakes for their birthday. Well, I'm getting them birthday cakes because it's their birthday. And I don't want my kids growing up and being like, oh, I didn't have a cake for my birthday because my mom was really restrictive and now I weigh 400 pounds. I don't know. I don't know. I figure I can get them a cake. They can have a small piece and that's it. They don't need to eat 50 pieces of cake or, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Help. I'm just getting obsessive and I have this addictive behavior and it's like I always have to find something to occupy my time, and this is what it is right now, and it's driving me crazy because I'm stressing out about food, and that's the whole point, is that I don't think about food. Someone was telling me, I was talking to somebody and they said, you know, you're really making food an issue right now and you're talking about it all the time and you're reading all these books and you're obsessing about food, and your kids are seeing that. My daughter asks me all the time how much weight I've lost, or how much weight do I have to lose, or how much do I weigh now, and she wants to weigh herself, and she's only 6 years old, and I really think that this is starting to affect her in not a good way. I don't want her worrying about her weight or her eating habits. I want her to be a kid, you know? I don't want her to have these issues. So I'm really going to stop obsessing right now. And I'm going to stop talking about weight loss and food all the time. And I'm going to try to actually live my life. And I'm going to continue reading on food. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to just be eating as healthy as possible. I know the right and wrong choices. I know what's not good for my body. And I'm going to continue to be eating like that. And maybe I'm making this video just so I can actually hear myself, if that makes sense. You know, having it out there on video, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't need to stress anymore because it's just consuming me. And I think I'm doing all this because the scale's not moving, and I'm mad, and I don't understand why. And you know, I lost that pound on weigh-in on Monday, but then, it's Wednesday, and I've gained 2 pounds. How the heck do you gain 2 pounds in 2 days? And I have no idea why, because I'm doing everything right. Yesterday, all I had was fruits and vegetables. And, yeah, I don't know what else. So, I'm really going to be working on that aspect of my life, not obsessing. I also wanted to say thank you to WeFitLover for making a video about me, because it made me feel really, really special, and that, you know, that I understand what you mean in your video, and it's completely true. Weight Watchers doesn't tell us how to eat the 35 points, and I really think that we should be eating healthy 35 points if we eat those, like proteins and vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. I'm really going to be changing my eating habits more, like I said, but I'm not going to obsess about it. Because if we obsess about it, then we're thinking about food. And then if we start limiting food, then we're thinking about food more. And then we just start overeating, and then we gain our weight back. So I'm really going to try and just take small baby steps. Right now, I'm most proud of that I got rid of Splenda. 2 days ago, I think after I made my video, I went to the store. Well, I threw away my Splenda, and then I went to the store and I bought Truvia. I think that's how you say it. It's a form of stevia. I think that's another form of it. I hope I said that right. But it's a plant-based sugar substitute. So it's not chemical-based, it's plant-based. And I didn't think I'd like it. But I actually did like it a lot. And so I'm really happy that one of the things that bothered me the most about my diet was the chemicals I was putting on all my food, like literally all my food. And so I got rid of that, and that made me a lot more comfortable with the foods that I was eating. Thank you. But that was one of the main things that I was worried about in my diet, and so I got rid of that. And some other things. I'm going to be looking at into the high fructose corn syrup and getting rid of a lot of those things, like in my yogurts. But like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still, you know, going to be reading the books and still making changes as I go. I'm just not going to obsess about it. So thanks guys.